Hey, it's Mr. Beach here. What if I was to tell you that this right behind me could be free for you just for buying a home? Yeah, it's absolutely true. I know it's too good to be true, but that's exactly what's happening right now in Panama City Beach, as there are builders right now that are offering free pools with the home purchase. Absolutely amazing. It's a $65,000 concession they're offering, and we're going to talk all about it in this video. I'm also going to show you around some very cool spots. Seagrass is where we're at today. Beautiful community right here on 79. It is the fastest growing part of Panama City Beach. If you're looking for a place to move to here in Panama City Beach or on the Emerald Coast and you're still kind of up on the air, you'll have to check out all these great properties I'm showing you today. Some of the incentives are absolutely crazy. We'll also talk about some of the infrastructure and what's coming to the area, and I'll show you a home today that's been knocked down $100,000 off the price of the home. So let's get into it right here at Seagrass. All right, guys, we are in front of the model home here at Saltgrass and Fisher Homes. This model home right here is absolutely gorgeous on the inside. In fact, the kitchen was so beautiful and so wonderful that my wife and I decided to redesign our kitchen in our house because I love the way this looks. And you know what? This might be a point of contention. Some people might go, John, this is terrible. That doesn't look good at all. I think it was a risk. I think it was a risk well taken. So let's check it out. This is the inside of the very small community. Right now, there's only, I believe, 2 houses complete at this point, and slowly growing. We already sold one in here, so let's check it out, this model home here at Seagrass from Fisher Homes. Well, first thing I love about the exterior is they have this, you know, like it just adds a little layer, I think, to the house, and it really makes it look beautiful. You got a nice little porch area here that you can throw some rocking chairs on. Definitely a good use of space there. And look at this open concept area. Guys, when you walk through the door here, I mean, it's just nothing. It goes all the way to the windows, all the way out to the pool, all the way out to the lake. And that's what's so special about this model, this unit. Very well built homes here at Fisher Homes. I'm a huge fan since seeing these guys. I actually just had a YouTube client that became a future owner here. So very excited to show you this today. This is the office area when you first walk in the door. And I love coming in to these model units because they do such a good job with decoration. You know, you get to see what the interior decorators see in their vision. And I don't know about you, but I'm a horrible decorator. They gotta have my wife. But this office area is absolutely beautiful. The showstopper, and what I told you that you gotta see is this kitchen area. Guys, we had decided to remodel our kitchen based upon this kitchen area. Look at this. What a beautiful area. You got your nice island here, and this fridge, guys, seriously, I don't know if it's just nostalgic for me because you haven't seen a white fridge in so long, but the white with the brass, they call it cafe. I love this. Look at this. You open up the fridge and then it's all dark on the inside. What? That is killer. I love it. I can't wait to get this fridge for my own place. Beautiful. And I love the way it accents all these pieces. Beautiful colors, beautiful backsplash here. Wow, man. I mean, this just looks so good. This is the best looking dishwasher I've seen in all my life. There you go, and it says right there, cafe. These are the new cafe models. Great thing about Saltgrass is we have gas here. So I'm a big fan of cooking on gas. Unfortunately, in the homes that we live in right now, we don't have gas there. It's only electric, but the fact that they have gas ovens here is a huge selling point for me. Look at this, double oven. What? Can somebody say Thanksgiving? Beautiful. I really love the way they did all this stuff, and they even have salad here for you if you're ready to eat some salad. Oh, look, there's Amber. Amber?
Hi!
Amber, can you tell us how the salad tastes?
Yeah, it's so good. I'm so skinny. I eat these all the time.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut back on the salad from you, but no, that's good. And I love the way they do it. I love the way the interior decorators do this. You know, they make it really feel like a home. And when I first stepped into this kitchen, I was just like blown away by it. I was like, this is what I want my kitchen to look like. Did I tell you that I'm redecorating my kitchen?
I saw that on your Facebook. Yeah, these appliances are amazing though. We have these in matte black and stainless.
Oh, okay, so different colors.
Yes.
Look, I'm going old school. I like the white. It makes me feel like when I was a kid.
These white have been so popular.
Yeah, all right. Well, there you go. They're pushing the edges over here in Saltgrass.
I was trying not to photobomb, camera bomb, but hi guys!
Amber's great. Check out the living area here. So we have all this beautiful dining area right here, and then of course you have the open concept into the living room. Now this is an added bonus space. Basically, the way this works over here is right now, as of today, as of April 2nd, you can get $50,000 bonus cash to spend however you want on these homes. This could be part of your bonus cash that you spend. I don't know how much that is. We'll have to figure that price out together, but this is something you could add on to the house that isn't normally there. But let's go ahead and take you into the master bedroom here. Before we do, we'll check out the laundry room. Awesome that there's a laundry room right there. You got your cabinets, beautiful, but look at this. This is an absolutely beautiful room. Really huge primary suite here. We got a lot of room to spread out, but that isn't the star of the show. The star of the show is actually the bathroom. My goodness, guys, look at this. What? What is up with this tile, son? That looks beautiful. Of course, you got the double vanities to keep peace in the home. Always good to have peace in the home. And look at this, you know, how do you say that politically correctly? The toilet? Oh, that's what it is. It's the closet, the water closet. Look at this water closet on this. What? Looks like something out of Star Trek, bro. Oh, it opened by itself. Bro, that's it right there. You know you're living right when you got a toilet that does that kind of stuff. If it sounds like it's on Star Trek. Wonderful, beautiful shower here. I love what they did with the tile work. And look at this. No slip there. Beautiful. And I know you're asking, John, what about the closet space? Well, if closet space is important to your family, it is mine. You'll be happy to know there is plenty of closet space here. All the way to the back there. Wow. I wonder what the over-under is on Sarah, my wife, keeping this closet clean if I bought it for her. I don't know. I'm still gonna say it's dirty, and I'm fine with it. All right, let's go check out some more of the house. All right, this one comes with a loft. Now you can buy this model, I believe it's called the Eddington, without the loft, but there is an extra room upstairs that we're gonna explore. But before we do that, let's go ahead and go outside and check this out. Absolutely beautiful what they did with this, check it out. Beautiful pool setup here in the backyard, overlooking the lake. Now there is a lot premiums that you could pay for with Fisher. They try not to beat you up too much with the add-ons, but yeah, no, beautiful lake behind you, a pool in front of you, sunshine 280 days out of the year. How can you go wrong? Beautiful, man. Let's check out upstairs. I think you're gonna be shocked when you see how much room's up there. You know, from the outside, it looks like it's kind of small up there, but we'll just wait until you see what it looks like when you actually go up the stairs. All right, here we go, guys. We are upstairs, and wow, when you look at how big this area is, totally unexpected from the outside. It looks like there might be some attic space up here, but look what they did with this. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. So they put a little bar area here. Imagine, if you will, your friends coming in from out of town, which I'm gonna tell you, when you start to live here, there's gonna be people that come out of the woodwork wanting to come visit you. When you tell them, hey guys, just go ahead and go upstairs and grab the bedroom upstairs. They come up here, they see all this. This is what they get. You're gonna be the star of the show, man. People are gonna write you in their will just because you're so awesome. Have a lovely big size bedroom in here. Look at this guy. I don't know, maybe you have teenagers and this is the teenagers area. You know, if you had a single child and you gave your child this as their area, can you imagine what a rock star parent you would be? And you know, these days, a lot of us are taking care of our parents. So hey, what a great place to put mom and dad. They got their own space up here. They got their own living room, bathroom, and bedroom. The best part about these houses is they start in the 400s. I know, absolutely unbelievable to think that you have a place to put mom and dad in Florida and still have your own space for $450,000 a year, but that's what they start off at. You wanna learn more? Be sure to message me. My name is John, AKA Mr. Beach. You can reach me anytime at 850-943-7777. I love getting phone calls. Call me up. Like, seriously, I'll answer right now if you call me right now. The weirdest thing. People always go, dude, I'm watching you on TV right now and you picked up the phone and you sound just like you do on the phone as you do on YouTube. Well, what do you want me to sound different? Hello, this is a real estate agent here to take your phone call. I sell lots of homes and I'm a very important person. My home smells of rich mahogany and I wish it was here. You can also email me, john@mrbeachteam.com. All right, I know that I didn't know what this was and I want to be corrected. What is it called, Amber?
It's stone. We got some stone for you. We have brick options. We have
It's stone.
cement siding.
Stone, guys. I didn't know what stone was. It's fine. Beautiful home, guys. Let's talk amenities. Actually, we're right here where the amenities are going to be. The amenities are going to be right here. As soon as you drive in, this is going to be the amenity center. And what they're going to be putting here is a pool, resort-style pool. They're going to have 3 pickleball courts, no tennis courts. You know why? Because no one plays tennis anymore. They all play pickleball. I just found out last night my wife's on a pickleball team. Completely shocked me. I had no idea. I got in her car. I was like, what is this pickleball paddle? And she's like, I joined a club. Pickleball is a huge thing here. And here in this community, you're going to have 3 courts. They're going to be right behind me. Also a clubhouse and a resort style pool. So very cool. Lots of amenities here in Saltgrass. So just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Saltgrass, we have behind me what is going to be known as FSU Doctors Hospital. This place is going to be huge. Right now, only 1 building, but man, the future is bright as the Florida Board of Governors just approved a $414 million bond for phase 1 of the construction.
A 5-floor, 180-bed facility, including a 20-bed emergency room.
We look at this as one of the most transformational things that we could bring to this region.
The hospital aims to serve regional healthcare needs in the FSU's clinical training, which is awesome because that means doctors are going to be hanging out here. When doctors do their residency someplace, they usually want to stick around. This is going to be great for us on many levels. The fact of the matter is this area has desperately needed more healthcare for a while now, and this building behind me and all the buildings that are going to be behind that are going to be a huge resource for folks looking to move here. Did you know that like half of the people that watch this YouTube channel are over 50 years old? Thank you so much for watching, by the way, if you are over 50 years old. Lots of folks looking to move to Florida, and one of the big drawbacks that we've had here is that our medical infrastructure isn't that good. That's all going to change as they just had this huge infusion of money into the area.
There will be dedicated clinics for cardiology, gastroenterology, and pulmonary medicine. The hospital will eventually expand to 600 beds as part of a planned 87-acre medical campus.
FSU was actually gifted about 16.5 acres of land from the St. Joe Company for the hospital site. St. Joe Company is the place that owns all the land here. Back in the day, they were just a lumbering company, and they bought a bunch of land to use for lumber, and then they realized, oh, hey, you know what? It might be a better future in real estate, and that's exactly what they've done. Our airport was actually gifted by St. Joe, all the land out there, and that's where a ton of new jobs and infrastructure is coming from the airport area. We'll have more on that later in the video. What's the most important thing for you when you're moving to a new area? I'd love to hear. Please comment below on what you think is important. Lots of people think healthcare is important. You know, I'm getting up there. I'm 48 years old and need to take better care of myself. So the fact that they're building this for me is very important because it makes me realize that I will have quality doctors here to, you know, grow old with or grow older. Gosh. Am I that old? 48 years old. Yeah, it's all downhill from here, guys. Actually, it's not. I'm having the best time of my life. In fact, just last night, I caught a shark off the coast, and that was amazing, man. I was out there with my girls, had to pull out like I always do, and I'll be dang if I didn't catch a nice little sand shark. Now, of course, we caught and released the sand shark, but man, it was cool. Recreation for me is a huge driving force to wherever I move, so the recreation here can't be beat. I mean, you got the beach, of course, you can do all the water sports you possibly want to do. We also have walking trails. Gales Trail actually meanders right through this area, so hey, recreation, medical care, you're in good hands here on the Emerald Coast of Florida. All right, guys, we are here today in one of my favorite neighborhoods. In fact, my dream house is right over there. You might have seen it on a previous episode. And this is the neighborhood right down the street from Saltgrass. The reason why I'm taking you here today is I got an email the other day and it shocked me. It said, we have a $740,000 house that we just recently dropped the price to $580,000, something around there. And I was like, hold on now, this is a big price cut. If you guys are cutting that much off of these beautiful homes, let me share with my YouTube people and let them see what's inside. So let's go ahead and do it. This is the one that they sent me an email about. Fully spec'd out, it would normally be about a $740,000 home. Right now they're selling it for $580 something. Let's go inside and check it out. See what this thing's all about. Toll Brothers is a premier builder. Everything is top notch. As you'll see on the driveway here, there's no concrete. They put the bricks down for you. It's gonna be real nice. And when you walk in the door, you can kind of see the quality. Look at this place. Wow. I mean, isn't that a grand entrance? Doesn't that make you feel happy to be home? You know, in the 5s, this is a heck of a bargain, man. The house across the street that I've featured in other videos is right around the 8s, fully decked out with the pool and everything. It's in the 9s, but this is a beautiful home. Let's check it out. Let's see what you can get for $500,000 and $500,000 range here at Toll Brothers. I really love the foyer area here, as it's just a giant open space. Lots of windows throughout these homes as well. Big open floor plan here as you look into the kitchen and your living room. Really big open space here, and man, nice tray ceilings, and it backs out into your own private patio with preserve back behind you, so you don't have to worry about neighbors behind you, which is always a great thing. Let's go ahead and check out the kitchen just a little bit more and see what's in here. Beautiful countertops here. Got a double oven and gas range, which you know how I feel about gas ranges. I love some gas ranges. Let's take a look at some more of this house. You got an extra bathroom here. And I guess this would be, is this a bonus area? What's going on here? I guess this could be your office area. It does have a closet here, so you could close this off and make this an extra room if you want to make it an extra bedroom, or you could close off the space with some French doors and make this a nice office area. Your washer and dryer connections are down here. You have a nice big garage looking out. I just love the way they build these homes. They're so well built. You can feel it even when you're just shutting the door. I mean, good, solid material. You don't have to worry about a lack in workmanship in these homes. Let's check out the primary suite. Nice big room, tall ceilings. Thinking 12-foot ceilings here, maybe 10 foot. I'm gonna go with 11 foot. We'll go right in the middle there. And let's check out the master suite here. Wow, all right. The ensuite looks really good. Love the shower head. Lots of room to spread out here in your bath area. Love the tile work. They do great tile work in these. Nice big closet. And your washroom. Yeah, so this is nice. Makes a big difference when they're not decorated. You know, these decorators they have that come into these homes, boy, they really do put them up to the nines. But, you know, my woman is a great decorator. Thank God, because if it was me, there'd be a surfboard on the wall and we'd call it a day. So thank you to the women in our lives that make our lives much prettier. Let's check out upstairs. So upstairs, we have this nice, big, great room that you can use as a secondary living room, a place for the kids. Tell you what, man, we got a 5 and a 6-year-old, so this would be perfect for us. We could put, you know, their cartoons on up here and not be bothered so much over there. Of course, this area right here would be a wreck 99% of the time, but you know, having kids, that's what you deal with. Look at the rooms here. Some nice big rooms. Got a shared bathroom up here, his and her, or her and her for my 2 daughters, so we can see who's making the mess in here. Always good. And look at this big bright bedroom. Woo! Tell you what, my girls will be fighting over this bedroom. Love it. Isn't that such a gorgeous neighborhood? And for under $600,000, when this house is normally $750,000, you are scoring a deal. Want to learn more about this property or any property that I showed you today? Please hit me up, 850-943-7777, or you can reach me anytime at john@mrbeachteam.com. All right, guys, here at one of my favorite builders, Toll Brothers, and let's talk about amenities. Now, the amenities here aren't going to be done until the spring or summer of 2026, but my friend here has some awesome stuff on this. Now look how beautiful this clubhouse is going to look. Absolutely gorgeous.
Fitness center with the clubhouse.
Look at this. Look at that pool. Hello. It's worth waiting for. Now you said you had another one in Jacksonville, and the one in Jacksonville, like this is better than the one in Jacksonville.
Right, this is gonna be better than one there. There's pickleball, tennis, there's athletic field, there's a tot lot, all the mailboxes and everything are over there, but it's gonna be a great area to be outside and entertain and have fun.
Perfect. So if you're looking for amenities, this place is gonna be, if you wanna get in some big pickleball games, this is the place you wanna be. I have a feeling that once that pickleball court's built up, it's gonna get ultra competitive out there. Might need to jump in the pool after. I probably would have to shower before. You don't wanna be the one that jumps into the pool all sweaty. It's Florida, who cares? Look, I say who cares, she says that's gross. Okay, take a shower before you jump in the pool.
Exactly, for sure.
Funky. There she is, guys. It's my dream home. One day I'm gonna be there. You know what else is a dream? Not paying state income tax and not paying property tax. Let me talk to you about property tax. Before I do though, I'm gonna jump in this home real quick and show you how beautiful this thing is. It is my dream home. And having no property taxes or no state income tax is also a dream. So let's turn the camera around. Whoa, hello, beautiful. It's kind of windy outside anyway. So let me go and talk to you about property taxes and what Governor Ron DeSantis has said. He has said that he wants an end to property taxes. Now people are saying, well, how are you gonna make money? Well, we have tourists. I'm sorry, tourists, this is probably going to land on you.
The governor is pushing lawmakers to take up a $5 billion cut that would give the average homeowner a $1,000 break on their property taxes. It's a shot at the House Speaker, who was urging a $5 billion cut in sales taxes. The governor says that would help too many out-of-towners.
I want Canadian tourists and Brazilian tourists subsidizing the state and making it so Florida residents pay less taxes. I don't want to give Canadians a tax cut.
So sorry if you're an investor or if you're looking to have your second home here, this isn't going to apply to you. But for the rest of us, the folks that actually live here, this is going to be a great bonus. As you know, property taxes for a lot of folks that move here, they're retired. And property taxes, if your house is paid in cash, you still have a bill that you have to pay. And it's not fair for a lot of these folks that are on fixed income. So Governor DeSantis trying to do the right thing, not trying to get into politics, but I'm just saying property taxes for a lot of people are very unfair. Now, for me, you know, having a 5 and 6 year old kid, I probably need to pay my fair share, but if he wants to give me a $1,000 tax break, more power to him. Hey guys, don't forget, when purchasing a new home, I would love to be the person that helps get you through that experience. And yes, you do need a realtor. You need a realtor for a number of reasons. You need somebody on your side. And these guys already have my pay baked into the cost of the home. Don't worry about it. It doesn't cost you extra. If you don't use a realtor, they're not gonna give you a discount. So a lot of people have questions about that. The good news is you do get a $777 discount. You get someone on your side. You get someone that's gonna make sure there's a really good inspector there to inspect this home with a fine-tooth comb, because misconception is a lot of people think, it's new construction. I don't need an inspection. Absolutely wrong. You need an inspection even more in a new home. So make sure you take advantage of that. Call me anytime, 850-943-7777 or John at MrBeachTeam.com. All right, so far we've seen both Saltgrass and we've seen the community of Toll Brothers. Now, you might be asking yourself, hey, where do I go to shop? Well, right down the road here, we have Latitudes Margaritaville. And right behind me in this area, they're building up a big, huge shopping center. There's gonna be 2 restaurants from what I hear. We have a brand new Capital City Bank and also a go-kart place back behind here. This is gonna be the hub of where a lot of action is. Now, you do have Margaritaville right down the street, and it's a 55+ community. I'm gonna do another episode on that. So if you're interested in finding more about 55 and up, please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll get a notification to you once we drop that video. But this is where a lot of the building's gonna be going. There, Publix is gonna be coming in right down the street here. They don't have a definite date yet, but it is coming. And if you look right out this direction, our airport is just right down the road. Now, the airport is a hub of growth, man. There is so much happening out there right now. Part of the $35,000 jobs that are coming to our community are coming out to the airport.
Today, the EDA held its first investor meeting of 2025.
One new member was announced at Wednesday's meeting, IAG Arroyo Group, who officials say will bring 500 new jobs and a nearly $1 billion economic impact to the area.
They'll build 2 facilities at our airport, and they have already purchased 1 facility in Lynn Haven. They'll be doing engine maintenance, repair, and overhaul work at our airport.
So lots of development happening out in this area. If you are looking to find a place that's growing and growing quickly, this is going to look completely different. This is probably going to look a lot like Silver Sands in the future, where there's just a multitude of retail shops. So we'll see. Cross your fingers. We'll see what happens. We're getting closer to checking out the community that gives you a free pool. If you like what you're seeing on this channel, please like and subscribe. Also, if you have any comments, please comment below. I always love when people ask questions about the area or have comments about the videos. Your participation is always appreciated. All right, guys, we are at Breakfast Point at Fisher Homes, and these are the homes that are offering the free pools. We finally made it here. The free pools, you're gonna hear all about it. And this model behind me is actually not one of the ones offering the free pools. Now, if you wanna do free pools, it's from a dirt up build. So basically you'd be building it, which is actually kind of cool because you could put all the different kind of modifications and whatever you want into your home. But I did wanna give you an example of what the Fisher homes look like. This one's a beautiful, beautiful home. Check that out. When you walk in the door, you're gonna just absolutely be amazed as the inside of this place is just so welcoming. Look at this. Wow. I mean, I love the light floors and the light walls. We have lots of windows. You can tell that the build on these is extraordinary. Do a very good job on these Fisher homes. Look at this big, huge office area. You could use this as a bonus area. I myself probably would use this as my office. Have a lot of nice natural light in here and a huge room. That's as you come in the entry. Now, as you come into this room, you have your formal dining area. You can do all sorts of stuff with this space. You could have a little secondary living area, a sitting room right there. This could be your formal dining right here. It's an expansive living room. It's a very open concept with the kitchen right behind me. And the kitchen is so warm and so inviting. This home is currently listed for $650,000. Now, it doesn't offer a free pool on this one. We'll check out the backyard here in a second and you'll see why. It doesn't have a big enough backyard for it. But man, look at the features on this. And they're also offering on this particular home 6% of the loan value to help with closing costs or a rate buy down, which means you can get that rate if you're a VA all the way down into the 4s, and if you're a conventional loan 5.25, which is absolutely incredible. Let's take a look at the backyard real quick. Look at this. I love this. Covered, beautiful. You already have your gas hookup here, ready to go for your grill area, your outdoor kitchen. And you know, like I said, the backyard on these, not exactly big enough for a pool. I will show you some sites here in just a second where you can build the pools at. Free pools with the home is absolutely insane. And this is what you get when you buy on the back end of a development. So this development all the way done. We checked out Saltgrass earlier today. That was a development that just started. And that's the best way to buy, is either buy at the very end or at the very beginning of a development. This being the very end, a breakfast point. So they're in the final phase. Beautiful backyard area here. Let's go ahead and go through the kitchen and we'll go into the primary. You know, it's little things like the little lights that they put over here. These little lights, they kind of make a difference in the room. It brings a lot more light into your room, and a beautiful primary with a wonderful his and her vanity. The beautiful shower. Small step down here into your shower. You can see they don't have the mirrors up quite yet. Let's check out the closet area. Wow, okay, so this is a feature that I love that they do a lot on these Fisher homes. This is they connect the primary all the way to the closet into your washer and dryer area. So you could have your washer and dryer area right next to your closet. I guess this would be the his side, this would be the her side. And that's great because I don't know if you're like me, if you hate doing laundry. Laundry I'd absolutely despise, not one of my favorite things to do. So if it's close to the actual closet, there's a better chance of it being put up. Here's another room right here, a little second bedroom area. And then we have the third right here. Very nice. And your bathroom. This home is currently listed for $650,000. And like I said, this isn't one with the pool, but as you can see, absolutely beautiful home here in Breakfast Point. Breakfast Point is known as one of the premier neighborhoods here in Panama City Beach. Absolutely beautiful, almost fully developed at this point. Look at this, man. When you just walk, can you? I mean, it just sings to me. It says, John, buy me. And at a 5.5% or 5.25% interest rate, it's actually affordable. When I moved here, the rates were all the way up at 8%. We're stuck at an 8% mortgage right now, guys. That's no fun. Nobody wants to be stuck at 8%. But it's 5.25%, you could definitely do. And you know, that's gonna save you about $600 a month on your payment. So beautiful home. I love Breakfast Point. Let's go and check out some of the areas where they're gonna actually put the pool. All right, guys, it might not look like much now, but this area behind me is gonna be known as Pool Row, because anybody that buys any of the properties on this stretch right here is gonna have the opportunity to have a free pool installed. The value of the pool, $65,000. I wish I had an actual pool to show you here. Unfortunately, I do not. We do have some mock-ups. We'll drop those in the video so you can check it out. But these are all the lots right here. These are 50-foot wide lots. So they're pretty big lots out here that these homes will be on. And as you can see, look at this. It backs up onto a lake back there. Look how beautiful this is. Not only are you gonna have a pool right there, but you're gonna have a beautiful lake to wake up to every morning, a free pool. Imagine having your friends over for a cookout and you go, yeah, I got this for free. I got the pool for free. And this isn't any whack pool, man. These pools are very, very nice pools by a very reputable pool company here in the Panama City Beach area. There's one thing that they do really well here. That is make pools. So free pools over here on this side of the street. You can look down all the way to that house right there. And over here, if you look over here in this area, those are gonna be the much bigger lots. They're gonna be 60-foot lots. And if you can see that greenhouse over there, that's their big 2-story house. Those lots are big enough to accommodate that big 2-story house and a much larger home. So if you're looking for a larger home, they could do one of those massive 2-story homes for you. Absolutely gorgeous on the inside, and you still get a free pool. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. It's a lot of fun being able to do this. It's my passion. It's what I feel I was called to do, is to welcome people to one of the fastest growing communities in all of North America. This is Panama City Beach. Expected to grow by 35,000 jobs in just the next 5 years. If you're investing now, you're making a very smart investment. I know that there's a lot of negative talk on the news right now about Florida, but you buy when other people are selling and trying to get out. You don't buy when everybody's gone in. You already missed the boat. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel. It is how I feed my family. If you do need any help finding any real estate out here, I would be happy to give you my $777 bonus. It's what I do for all new construction, not just this area, but all new construction. And if you'd like to learn more about Panama City Beach and what we have going here locally, check out this video right here. All right. Hey, thanks so much, guys. My name is Mr. Beach. We'll see you next time.